Hey, what's up everyone? I am Snows, your host for Boot Sequence, and roll the intro right now. No more talking. Let's go. The first 10nm Cannon Lake laptop was spotted online. The Lenovo IdeaPad 330 was seen on China's online retailer JD. The model features a 10nm Core i3 dual core, come on Intel, running at 2.2 GHz base clock and an RX 540 2GB for graphics, since that i3 doesn't have integrated graphics. The silicon is probably there, but the iGPU was disabled. There is a high likelihood that this is because of the issue Intel has had with its 10nm process. I mean, think about it. Defective silicon on a wafer is often sold as a lower spec CPU, like an i3 or an i5. So if the integrated graphics doesn't come out at spec, they sell it as an i3 and disable the GPU. In other news, the newest consumer available Windows 10 update is incompatible with Intel's 600P series SSD. If you plan on upgrading to Windows version 1803 and you have one of those, just don't. Apparently, the incompatibility is caused by a bug within the 600P controller firmware. This is kind of a PSA, just in case you own one of those, be careful. Speaking of SSDs, we've got Gigabyte, who's getting in the game with their UD Pro Series. While very late to the party, the SSDs are aggressively priced at $69 for a 256GB and $120 for the 512 model. They have basic speeds of 530 MB of read and 500 in write. But what is interesting is that Gigabyte said that they are looking into producing NVMe drives, both in M.2 and PCIe form factors, in the near future. The pair of SSDs are supposed to hit the online shelves within the week. Alright, let's move on to some warranty stickers. For years I saw them, and most of the time I feared them, but no more. The FTC issued a warning to 6 major manufacturers that their warranties might not respect US law. Nintendo and Sony have announced that they will update their policy following the letter. The 6 companies to receive the warning were Asus, HTC, Hyundai, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. If you removed a warranty seal or used third-party accessories, your warranties could be voided according to some of these manufacturers, but it's not in accordance with US law. Personally, I've done my fair share of stickers removal, but most of the time it was to try and fix something or to clean out my consoles because they were collecting dust, but I've always done it out of warranty, so I never had any issues with that. Have you ever done a warranty service that was refused because they blamed you or user error? Tell your horror stories down below, I'd love to read them. Moving on, let's go to some Google News with a new feature that is on the YouTube app. With the whole digital wellness dashboard coming to Android P, Google is adding a take a break function into its YouTube app. If you go into the settings and then choose general, you will see the remind me to take a break option. You can choose from never, 15, 30, 60, 90, and 180 minutes for it to give you a notification. They won't take any action on their own, so you won't have to stop watching because of the notification, but it is a good way to remind you how long you've been on YouTube instead of stumbling across a really weird video and having to post a comment like, I'm in the dark side of YouTube, or weird part of YouTube again. Alright, let's get on to some gaming news. If you want to play PUBG on PC, but you don't want to spend $30, here is your chance. There's a Tencent Gaming Buddy emulator that lets you play the game on your PC with your mouse and keyboard. Keep in mind it's still PUBG Mobile. Don't think this will give you a huge advantage though, since Tencent thought of that and they're matching up people who play with the emulator together to keep the playing field level. That doesn't mean that people that use other emulators will convert, since most of them are enjoying the advantage they have against regular mobile players with a clunky touchscreen. It is a little weird that it's come full circle in a way. A PC game made mobile now goes back to PC, except with a mobile emulator. A little more, and Tencent will release a full-fledged PUBG on PC for free, bypassing the original. Anyways, if you want to try it out, links in the description below, and if you do check it out, let me know down in the comments how the experience is. I haven't tried it yet. Moving on to Destiny 2, the Warmind DLC contained a puzzle that linked into real life. The puzzle, decoded by the Raid Secrets subreddit, brought them to Sleeping Beauty Mountain in upstate New York, where they found a huge spear, a Valkyrie spear, not sure what this means, some gold coins, and a journal. Pretty cool stuff if you live near the area and you manage to snatch a gold coin. And last but not least, we've got what seems to be a teaser for a true all-screen phone. Lenovo teased the Z5 on China's Weibo social network. The phone is all-screen with a super thin bezel, and I wonder if this will have a pop-out camera like the Apex from Vivo, or if they actually have a way to place the camera behind the display. As you might know, OLED is transparent since it doesn't need a backlight, but the display might interfere with the image quality. I really hope they try that out and maybe be the first to succeed on having a camera behind the display. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the news, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. You can click right here to see the latest video. That's yesterday's video. Here, just a little bit lower right here. You can click right here to subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. So go ahead and do that, homeboy. Just go ahead.